Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Fair Focal, reporting back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, I must definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. My ninjas, let's go ahead and get into this Tembe that is actually going on. So there are new allegations that are coming out, and the Bisca saying that they are reinvestigating the passing of Anele Tembe, who was AKA's I don't know if we should call her wife. Now you guys know that AKA passed away. He was gunned down in Durban. Sorry guys, I flew. And Durban is where Anele Tembe actually comes from. So I'm gonna go ahead and just read this article, parts of it, and I got this article from the South African, okay, and then it says the death of Anele Tembe, who was slain rapper AKA's fiance, is being reinvestigated. According to Sunday World, this comes after her family made further representations to the NPA. The Tembes are convinced that their daughter's untimely death was not due to suicide, okay? So they're saying that Anele, the daughter of Durban tycoon Moses Tembe, fell to her death from the 10th floor of the Paper Club Hotel on Loop Street in Cape Town in April 2021 while she was reportedly with AKA, real name Karen Forbes. Many, including her family, believe AKA was gunned down in February this year in Durban in what is believed to be a heat may have pushed her, okay? So they then also go on to say that Sunday World reports that a source has revealed that AKA's parents, Lane and Tony Forbes, were informed of the reinvestigation last week. However, it is unclear whether their late son is the prime suspect. They're saying that the opening of the investigation reportedly comes after Anele's family wrote an explosive letter to the National Prosecuting Authority NPA in June last year after the Director of Public Prosecutions in the Western Cape, Nicole Bell, explained to the family that she could not pursue prosecution against AKA after making an informed decision based on extensive investigation which included several experts' options and forensic reports. So they are also saying that the Anele Tembe's family also claimed that their daughter did not climb over the balcony as initially suggested because there were no fingerprints to prove it. They accused the police of ignoring a statement by hotel room guest Rob Stefanuto, who claimed he heard AKA and Anele arguing a few minutes before the tragedy. So they're saying that in addition, the Tembe claimed that AKA allegedly cleaned up the hotel covered in blood and only called reception to require assistance during their altercation after Anele had already fallen. Okay, so this is what they're saying. So they are basically saying that she did not jump. That's what they really truly believe. This is something that they also did say during her funeral. But I think that the problem that we have is that our parents think they know us. It is a very sad situation. I cannot imagine losing a child. But what I want, I think, a lot of parents to know is that y'all don't know your kids. You don't know us. You do not. I know you think you do, but you do not know us. The things that we do, no matter how strict of a parent you are, if I was to sit down and my mother was to come back from the dead and she sits on a couch and I tell her the real truth of what I used to do, that woman would literally strangle me and just shout because she thought she knew me. Both even they thought they knew me, but they didn't. As kids, we knew what we used to get up to, but our parents really do not know us. Other than that, there's also a video that I once saw. I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but if I get it, I'll be able to place it. And this is a video of the time that Anele, allegedly, and Anele wanted to jump. She actually wanted to commit suicide. And I think that, if I'm not mistaken, it was in Durban. in the Hilton Hotel, if I'm not too mistaken, and she wanted to actually jump. Other than that, there was also another video where AKA took and she was on the floor like this, and she was like, I want my mom, who her mom is late, and then after that he was talking about somebody got high on substance and then wanted to jump, you know. So jumping was honestly, I feel like, something that came up a lot when it came to her. It wasn't just a one-time thing where, you know, there was no other you know, maybe situations that have happened before, or alleged situation, I should say, you know, for her to can just be like, oh, it was the first time and then this and this. Her father, even during the funeral, said that his daughter was not suicidal in the letter that he wrote and it was read. But obviously, like, when it comes to the video and the allegations that came, that does not seem like, you know, it is the truth. My heart literally does go out to the Tembe family. She was very young, and they did lose obviously their child, and I'm sure that it has to be very painful for this man. But at the end of the day, I hope that he can understand that you really do not know your child, you know. You really do not know, especially like when your child is moving from the teenage years, you know, going to their early 20s. Even, man, there are many things that we do that our parents just do not know. The version that our parent knows is the cleaned up version of us, you know. Can you believe at home they still, like, okay, there are people that like reporting me, you know, they like watching my videos and reporting back, but I don't care. But at least my aunt still doesn't. Like, there are people at home that believe I don't drink alcohol. Like, humbly, what is that? You know, the only thing is, obviously my job is on the internet, so I'm gonna talk about it, but if not, they wouldn't even know at all whatsoever. And so, like, our parents honestly do not know anything about us. They know the clean up version, and that is that. Now, when it comes to this situation again, I do personally feel like it would also bring up like such hurtful memories for the Forbes family. Looking at the fact that AK was gunned down in Durban. Anele Tembe comes from Durban. If they are again still saying that they are reopening the case, and they're saying that it's not, you know, make sure if he's the lead prime suspect, but when she died it was alleged that it was only the two of them, then who else would be the suspect? Who else would they be thinking actually did the unthinkable, if not him, because he was the only person that was there? And also the fact that they are also saying that the allegations that are saying that you know, they were saying, or there was a receptionist that said that, you know, he had them arguing and blah blah blah, and they're saying that was dismissed. AKA did come out and he actually spoke about how, yes, they were arguing, he went to the bathroom, if I'm not too mistaken. Guys, that interview was also just a mess. A lot just is not adding up, honestly. But I think that at this point, AKA is dead, Anele Tembe is dead. Maybe the Tembe family should go ahead and rest, because at the end of the day, even if it was to be proven that, oh, it was not suicide, it's not like AK is gonna get prosecuted. He's dead, you understand? So I just feel like it's such a sad situation, because both of them, that death was so untimely. And again, I feel for both families, honestly. I do believe that those two should have never ever met. They should have never ever been together. One in the time was definitely too young for AKA, in my personal opinion, and unfortunately it ended the way that it actually did. There's still people that speculate on who ordered the hit when it came to AKA being gunned down, you know, this year early, in Durban. The family, the folks, they are also still healing. And I think the other part again that hurts is the fact that that death was just so close, you know, because it wasn't even 2 years apart, if I'm not too mistaken. So this whole situation is just crazy, you guys. But anyway, I do want you guys to go ahead and comment down below. If you were the Tembe family, would you still continue, and maybe to say that we do want justice and we do want them to go ahead and investigate, even though he is late? And did you see, obviously, what I was talking about, to say that jumping was honestly something, or a topic that did not only just come once when it comes to this whole situation. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below, my ninjas. I love you guys, stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Yo guys, my nose, I need to sneeze. Oh, this flu.